Hello everybody, welcome back to a new episode of Transport Fever. The one about the big train upgrades, and that's going to cost me an awful lot of money today. I'm aware of that, so I really hope I'm able to do this fast, because there are, well, like I said, I have basically three kinds of upgrades to go. First of all, buses. I need to switch all those into these buses, as they would transport a lot of people. I can actually show that by switching to buying vehicles. Most of my cities are using the Sauertusche, so capacity of 10. I could switch to the Mercedes-Benz 6600 with a capacity of 14, but 70 kilometers an hour inside city limits, where you basically are doing 50. I don't see the need for it. Some roads are even doing less. The alternative is Citroën U55 Curus City Rama. 25 passengers, top speed 50 kilometers an hour. We got another plane coming up. Top speed 50 planes, 50 50 planes an hour. Yeah, right. 50 kilometers an hour inside the city, where most areas do 50 kilometers an hour. So this is basically my best bus. The only trouble, I need to replace a lot of bus routes. Now, wait a sec. I don't have a bus route here? Don't tell me I don't have a bus route up here. No, I do have a bus route up there. No idea why it isn't showing up. Oh, I think I know why it wasn't showing up. But we're going to replace those. I think it's running, or at least partially running, along a tram route. I also think there's something else I need to do. Passenger bus station. Clockwise. Manage. No, not a vehicle. Manage line. Here's some more. Add that one. That's one. And you. because obviously things have increased in size somewhat. So I will have to add another one up here as well. But that would make those two pretty useless. Let's pick the other one, because this one is very hard to look at. This is a 20 km/h street. This is a full speed 50. If I drop off a bus stop here and bypass that one, or perhaps even a better approach at a tram route, because I already have the tram stations. I need to remove the tram lines here and instead let it pass this way, then enter through this. I will do that somewhat later. Let's upgrade some buses first. The advantage, that's why I use this name, it makes it pretty easy to find where my buses are. "13", "16", so about 3 million for each bus line. 22, 23, 21. And I'm down. That's the easy part. I don't have to replace trams yet. Because those are the most, those aren't the most modern one. 26, 45, okay. If I pick all of them, $9 million. 9 million. It's doable. I mean, I still have 8 left. I want to build up some cash reserves right now because I'm way too often running short on cash, as you can see. size of those buses, holy shoot. Yeah, well, it was a Cityrama bus, so it's actually a tour bus and not passenger transport, but it's fun seeing it. How to set up my tram line? We also had another plane. I can take a look at that. I'm not going to buy anything. I don't need anything. Passenger. Not passenger, so it's cargo. Canadair CL44. Doing 27 in 3 compartments, 18 in 2 compartments, so it's a 50% increase. Speed-wise, about 30% faster, but it's also a 9 million plane. So yes, I can use it to replace this one. I want to. Two planes going to cost me 10.4 million. Let's do it. The reason I'm doing it is not because of previous line, this line, but I'm currently transporting 18 and I got 9 left, so that means I'm able to remove a lot of oil over there. And when I'm looking at my aircraft, it's a 5 minutes frequency and a 66-minute rate, so it's going to go better. That's why. Also, this is the very first turboprop aircraft I have bought. Which means I'm getting rid of my piston engines right now. Somebody scratched my paint. Just up a little bit. We have a better look. There's a plane coming in. Otherwise it would finances here. In general, it's making a profit. The only time it didn't was when I had made a mistake at airports. It is doing very well. I think it's just too fast for flights. It's going up, maximum altitude going down. My guess, this flight will be profitable. The return won't be, because it's only loading 9 oil. And after that, it will move to transport 13 or 14 oil every time it went back. So 27 crude and 13 or 14 oil, depending of course at how much the flight took. First one probably will be 13, next one will be probably 14, because there's 1 oil left in the air. But in a way, yeah, this looks nice. I mean, as you can see, we have the parking planes. This is to look at the airport. Oh, that I hadn't seen. So I'm glad I took this plane. I mean, it's a swing tail. I wasn't expecting that. I mean, the Bristol freighter was actually having the nose opening up in 2 big doors. The Super Connie transport plane didn't do anything like that, just used side doors, and now we got a split tail. Yeah, wasn't expecting that. It's nice. Now I was actually planning to upgrade industries. Where's that truck? Here? Let's keep delivering that much. And there's the comet. New train. So DH Comet is probably a passenger plane. Yep. 21 passengers. So only 2 more, but speed is so much faster. Won't do that yet. My goal is here. Starting with the more I think about it, the more I'm thinking to use this one first. Switching to. That's a diesel. That's also a diesel. That one. And it currently has 90 capacity. For 25 million. That's going to take a while. But if I'm able to replace that, and I have to use the diesel engines, because if we look over here, then can't see it like this. You'll notice that we still have low speed tracks up here. So I need to replace that too. But I have low speed tracks and no catenary. So that's the reason why I have to use diesel. The Ray is also going for 24 million. 317 grain and 296 fuel. Okay. So the grain, food would actually be, no. It may sound as a better solution to do that. But it isn't. And the reason is that it will return with only half of the food compared to the grain, while the oil train will be 15 more, so 1 tank. This one currently has 10, 7, but the oil will be coming loaded with both the crude and the normal and the fuel. And that's the end of my funds for the time being. So this one, oh, that's the other one. Here it is. On. But as you can see, maximum speed here is 120 anyway, so there's no need to upgrade most of it. Some parts are already done. And that was the other one. Upgrade lines with low amount of rates, or actually switch the ones with the high, because when doing that I'm able to generate higher income, which makes it easier to upgrade the other ones. Disadvantage right now, because I'm using steam trains at the maximum speed of 90 kilometers per hour, switching to diesel trains doing 120 kilometers per hour. My diesel trains will at some point be pulled up, and the only spot they can actually do something about it is at stations if they have to use a bypass track. Let's see how much is actually loading. How well that's going. Loading is going pretty fast. So is loading. So this is the 1A. Let's check the 1B. Terrible horn by the way. And just now you can also say I have to. This is what I like about it. Trains going. Smoke? I don't. causing it. Well, I got a serious deadlock. I think I got a deadlock. Well, I'm certain I got a deadlock. That also explains how to solve this. That also explains why I didn't make that much anymore. Starting with, why aren't you moving? "25, 26, 21, 22. Street constructions. Hmm. That may be even better up here. Let's see if I'm able to clean up the mess. Um, Now I need to add waypoints again. I also need a better street actually. I was afraid of that. This one before adding the cargo. I said before cargo. That's number one. Next, that's number two. Might as well. That works. That works. That works. I think I have to redo the entire setup over here. Because it's possible that it still gets hauled up here. Let's see what happens. At least it's moving. Or part of it is. Did that just remove? Is it just trying to get out of the deadlock? Probably trying to get out of the deadlock right now. Still using wrong direction. Still being stuck. I have a better idea. It is a more expensive one, but how many vehicles? 15. This may be the trick to actually get everything going, because I'll be able to create more room right now. That's what I was looking for. And look at the blue numbers, they're dropping. So, it looks like it actually worked. Which means next thing is I have been making a big mistake. Because instead of Instead of selling them, I simply had to send them to the depot. Never mind. Roads, logs and planks, so I can use side stakes. I had 13. So this episode became something I didn't want to become, but never mind. I'm also going to turn it into 14. Going to keep that one as my lookout, because the moment the truck is on the roads, I will immediately bring up the next one. Like now. So part one's done. Part two will probably be creating a roundabout there as well. I have to check. I have to see what happens, because everything was in a deadlock. But if this roundabout is already solving the problem, I won't do anything else. Looks like everything is going fine right now. At least all the oil is gone. This also means that I have to check my other cargo stations, truck stations, having multiple platforms if nothing's going wrong over there. The feeders were still running. Let's see, I had a similar setup up here. No, a different setup. This worked. That one is okay. That's okay. So it's probably only that one which was causing problems. Which has been my luck. I really have been lucky with that. It still has cost me a lot of money. And it has been costing me a lot of money for a long time. I spent almost 20 years losing money over here, and I didn't notice. Right. Well, that's about to change now. Everything is going empty fast, so I may actually get a big boost now from everything I'm actually transporting, because the trains were transporting, because they were still delivering. The plants just weren't producing, but the game thought way that the transports were still running, which is why so much is dropped off. So we'll see. It looks like everything is working. here comes the first test. A little bit more traffic. So my lesson is that if I do something like this, and I still plan to do that at the other platforms, I need to extend the roads from the station, the truck station, beyond the cargo buildings of the train station to make sure I'm able to use a roundabout. Make sure the flow of vehicles is getting better. Because obviously what I did before was looking nice, but as soon as you had traffic lights, everything went wrong. The way we can see it, because I'm earning 27 million, so it works. More still. Loading up the first wood. Yeah, I guess this train is still making profit, but not as much. Comes the next oil train. Stand platforms. No. Another reason to keep more room between platforms, the truck station and the exiting roads. Let's see, I was upgrading vehicles, planning to do trains. Not passengers yet. Let's see, it's so French and it is having a positive balance. Doing 80, okay. Let's just replace them. That will be the next one. Also 80. 22 million, and we also have our very first jet plane. We have a very first passenger, a bigger passenger. I'm not going to upgrade my planes right now. My trains have the priority. Let's go with the boots and the other one. Hey, that's better. $43 million. 43,000 on. Yeah, this really has been the problem with everything. How fast I am able to get that done. Really grateful to the guy who made the roundabouts possible, because I don't think they're in the vanilla game. It just solved a big problem. Waiting for another one. Waiting for oil. Yeah. Well, that one is completely empty, so that works. Dock station is completely empty, so that certainly works. question is, with the new trains, still being able to make a profit, or have I been reaching out a little bit beyond my reach? If I'm able to upgrade those two trains, those two oil trains, I'm certain I'm going to make a profit. That's another 22 million. Of course, there's always issue. I pointed out before. Upgrade something bigger, and with that result is your first trips won't have the full capacity, which means they're basically doing a slight loss. Next ones usually have to be better. So it's also a matter of wait and see. Not sure if I'm patient enough for that today though. That looks like things are improving. Got 5 oil trains to do. That cargo train isn't held up much, then things are really progressing well. The only disadvantage, as said, I need to upgrade my tracks for my passenger trains first. So I will focus at the cargo, as that's going maximum 120. Upgrade tracks, well, not this episode anymore anyway. Next episode, upgrade tracks and then do my passenger trains, because I have 3 passenger lines with 4, 6, 8 passenger trains I need to upgrade, and that's going to cost me an awful lot. So I need to have a solid income before I can actually do something. lot of steel waiting over there. Ah! 600. Yeah, never mind. Over 11 million short right now. And that's nice. It's very nice actually. So, next ones cost me 33 at least. $36. That's going to take a while. And I'm not going to bother with it. I will do one thing. I may actually add another train to the station, to the route at some point, because I've got a lot of oil and food waiting. Maybe I'll do that first. We'll see. I needed to do this. And with this, I will end today's recording. Thanks for watching. I hope you've been enjoying it. It was a mess, and seeing how much of a mess I made by not paying attention over here, yeah, it was a disaster. Fortunately, if I take a look at the chart in the past years, then we'll notice not much about the change in income. The big peaks are the upgrades. But we see that, yes, I have lost a lot of money at some point, which also explains why this little part was flattening and now it's going up steep again. So everything is going fine, or better said, better. The company score has dropped, I think. Yeah, I can't see this one, but it's going well. So, yeah, I did enjoy it. And I was really happy the moment I was able to solve the problem here. So with that in mind, things are a lot better. Still have to check. That's also free trains. And I have to deal with those vehicles. Let's see. Currently 10. 60, 80. Okay. So now everything has to switch to 91. Okay. Basically everything goes to 7 trains. But yeah, like I said, I was quite happy about this, especially the roundabout. I will find out which guy it was who created that mod, because he certainly deserves a big thanks. It made a big problem in the game a lot easier. So, like I said, thanks for watching. I hope to see you next week. Have a good week. Goodbye.